So it's a few days before Valentine's Day, and what better way to celebrate and to show someone you love them and care about them than making something. And making truffles is probably the most seductive, sexy and passionate thing you can do, especially when you're using lots of dark chocolate. But they're not just for Valentine's Day. This recipe can be adapted. So if it's Christmas, you put Christmas things in. If it's summer, you put zesty, summery things in. So first thing to look at is what's in my pan here. Lots of chopped basil, which is delicate, fragrant, and really, really, really aromatic. Some lemon zest, just the outside of the lemon. Don't go too deep so you get the white, because that's really bitter. The lemon's adding zing. We've also got sugar to slightly sweeten your truffle. Now this is light, unrefined muscovado, which is really soft and caramelly, and I've put a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, and then that goes into the lemon and the basil. Into that, we put the best ingredient for all truffles, lots of double cream. Get all of that out. Give that a stir through, and then that goes onto a stove or your hob top for 2 or 3 minutes until it comes up to the simmer. As soon as it's come up to the simmer, we'll bring it back to the chocolate and incorporate it through. So the cream, sugar, basil, lemon and black pepper have been brought to the simmer, and I'm letting it sit just for a second so that all the bubbling stops in the pan. Because if I poured the cream directly onto the chocolate at this stage, if it was really bubbling, it could burn and scorch the chocolate. Scrape all of this out through the sieve. There we go. And then with your spatula or a back of a spoon, just pressing, see all coming out the bottom, so that all the bits of basil oil, lemon oil and black pepper get pushed through the sieve. And then with a whisk, start to combine the chocolate into the cream. And as long as you keep whisking, and you can see it become really glossy and dark and smooth and incredibly sexy. Nothing better than sexy truffles. I've got one final ingredient, which is booze. I love booze in my ganache and my truffles. It's this, it's a black raspberry liqueur. It smells of raspberries, but it has a real kick to it. And all you do is pour that in and whisk. Pop it in the fridge till it's really set, and then you're ready to roll. So this is our ganache. That's been in the fridge for 2 hours. And if you press it with your finger, it's really firm, like a really stiff paste. And the thing you need to do, always do, is to try it now before you roll them, so that you know whoever's getting them will like them. So take a bit from the edge, let it melt. It's lovely. I expected it to be. So we're looking for 2 bites, so that you can take 1 bite and your lover can take the other. So really decent amount. So this is about a very, very, very big heaped teaspoon, and just pop that into some cocoa powder. And I'm going to keep doing that all the way around my bowl. This recipe, depending on how big you make them, will make about 25 to 30. So it's a decent recipe. I've covered the top of the cocoa powder with all the pieces of ganache. Hands in, it is messy. Hands in and coat them. Now you can leave them in this really rough and ready state, but I'm just going to briefly, really just softly, take the edges off. So I'm very lightly rolling in my fingers. Don't roll in the palm of your hand, otherwise the ganache will melt. So we're all done. We've got this lovely double cream truffle, which has got basil, lemon, muscovado sugar, black pepper, and that little bit of raspberry liqueur at the end. Proof is in the eating. Really silky inside. Not chewy, it just melts across the mouth. They really are sure to be a winner on Valentine's night, I promise.